What is going on, you guys? I'm SuperRebel, and today we have a ton of new stuff to go through about Just Cause 3, so I highly recommend you go and grab a snack, preferably some popcorn, because popcorn just makes everything an occasion, and like this is just gonna be absolutely awesome. So go grab some popcorn, and as always, if you are an absolutely amazing, awesome rebel, be sure to explode on that like button. I always really appreciate your guys' support, and let's just jump right into the video. So what we are going to be going through in today's video is new vehicles that have been revealed, characters, and we also got some new information about the map as well, which I will get onto later on in the video. But the first thing I want to start off with is the new vehicles in the game and characters, because in yesterday's dev diary video for Just Cause 3, if you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description below, we basically saw like a board of a ton of really interesting things, and I really like the way how they added this actually into the video, because they know a lot of people are going to stop at that specific moment, and that is exactly what we are doing right now. So I want to start off with the vehicles. As you can see to the right, we got, which I guess you could say like the brands. The only one which I could read was the red one, and I think it does say Magello or Magello. I'm not really too sure as it's not 100% clear, but with that said, underneath it you can basically see like a ton of different vehicles. Now from what I'm seeing, I'm just automatically assuming this is like a really, I guess you could say, rich brand for vehicles, like one of those luxury vehicles and stuff like that, like classics as well, kind of like Ferrari, just for example, just like for a bit of comparison. Like you can see you got a classic vehicle right at the beginning, then you got like a more, I guess you could say, modern but like really awesome looking car. I don't really know what that's called at this moment in time. The picture isn't 100% clear, but I mean, just from taking a look at it, you can tell it's more of a modern sports car. And then of course you got some speedboats, and below that I think is even more speedboats. So it seems like every vehicle that is a Magello, I guess you could say, is going to be something awesome, and I really did find this interesting. And then to the left, of course, we got another brand, and we do see one car at the very top. Again, it's really hard to tell what vehicle it is. It does look a little bit like a sports car, but again, I'm not 100% sure, because it seems like the brand picture is like overlapping that picture, if that makes sense. But it also does look chrome, which is another really interesting thing to point out as well, actually. And then below that, of course, we just got a boat. So I guess this brand is sort of average, but nothing to the red one. And then to the far right, you got, I guess you could say, more like an ordinary everyday vehicle, like I guess you could say just a general vehicle, if that even makes sense, that you're going to see in the game. I mean, nothing too fancy, nothing too special that stands out. Of course, the second picture more or less does show an ambulance. Again, not 100% sure, I'm just going by from what I'm seeing. And then after that, we got another ordinary vehicle, which kind of does look like a Skoda actually from the front. So I guess, you know, it might have like some representation to in real life vehicles. And then after that, we got a cop car, again another general car, then a pickup truck, and then something really cool is of course a jet ski. We did actually see this in the This Is Just Cause 3 trailer, but that is the only time we've really seen this in action. We haven't seen some actual footage of it at this moment in time, which is something that I am really anxious to see. And who knows, we might be able to get it in different colors as well, and there might possibly be like an exclusive paint job, which I think would be really cool. And then the last little category, I guess you could say, is more military. It shows some helicopters, some military trucks, again I believe is a jeep after that, and then you got helicopters and of course jet. And then there's like a picture right at the end, which it only shows a little bit off, like literally you can only see blue, which sucks because it seems like a big picture, and who knows, that might show another jet. But I was able to read what the helicopter picture says, and what it says is a 2602, I believe, helicopter light assault. So this isn't going to be a helicopter you, I guess, want to go into war with, if that makes sense. Like, it's probably going to get taken down easily just by it saying light assault helicopter. But I mean, again, little things like this do come in handy, because like these helicopters do have categories now, especially when you're going to choose them from your rebel drop as well. And then you can see we got the 4 helicopters all next to each other. At this moment in time, time, I don't know what they are called, but I feel like we have seen one in action, so yeah, that's kinda cool. And then like I said, the jets as well. We've only seen one of the jets in action in NerdCube's gameplay, but besides that, we haven't seen any other jet action. Now, moving to the left, we of course have characters. Now, of course, the first character that automatically just stands out, at least in my eyes anyway, is SuperRebel, and in this picture, he's actually not wearing his hat, but it definitely is SuperRebel just by his outfit, and it seems like he is possibly holding a gun up in his right hand. And then to the right of him, we possibly have an ally, maybe like all to the far right actually, because these people look like some really heavily armed people, especially this dude in like the blue suit. Like he's got some top-notch armor going on here, and I believe that does look either like a sword or a baseball bat. Can't really confirm at this moment in time. Let me know what you rebels think it is in the comment section below, but it kind of does look like a sword, or like I said, a baseball bat. And then moving to the far left, we do have a woman, again holding possibly a knife in her left hand and a pistol in her right hand. I'm assuming this is going to be someone who is going to be an ally of Rico, which by the way does seem like the character to the far left. I mean, we can't see his face, I'm just taking a look at his outfit. It definitely does seem like Rico. Now, below that sort of stuff, you might be thinking, okay, what are all these different people? Now, first of all, this little category here, we got like, I think it's 4, 5, 6 people. Yeah, it's 6 people, and these do seem like military people. I mean, just by taking a look at their outfits. Now, below them, it seems like just normal NPCs. I mean, the first dude you can see, it seems like a builder, you got a casual pedestrian, and just again, like to the far right of this image, you got a businessman, I guess you could say. I mean, just by him wearing the suit and stuff like that. Now, next to this picture specifically is something that caught my eye actually out of all the pictures, and that is, what the heck are these people? Now, they seem to be wearing some long cloaks and stuff like that. I'm assuming these are like maybe church people, like priests and stuff like that. I really just don't know at this moment in time. It's so hard to see what this is. But as you can see, like the majority of them are wearing long dresses, or not necessarily dresses, like cloaks, if that makes sense. And then you occasionally do get the random person with like the jeans or trousers on, whatever that is, but that is something that I generally did find interesting. And then the rest of the pictures, I just think, are ideas for NPCs walking around the map. I mean, that's literally all I could think of what that possibly was. But again, let me know what you rebels think in the comment section below. Now, moving on to the last thing, which is about the map. Now, not too long ago, I made a video about the map and basically how it was revealed with the wingsuit app. Now, apparently that isn't exactly the case. Now, even back then when I made a video, I remember telling you guys I don't think it is the actual map, as I was assuming it's probably gonna be like a 3D map like in Just Cause 2. And well, it seems like my comment back then has been backed up again due to this new Dev Diary video, because we can see a snippet of the map. Now, I know a lot of people are automatically going to look at this and say it looks like a bit of the map from Just Cause 2, which I actually did think straight away when I saw it. But then I looked at the Just Cause 2 map and I was like, wait, hold on a second, this specific part isn't actually on the map and it looks completely different. Now, a lot of people have been saying, is this the entire map or is it just a part of the map? And I am assuming it's just a tiny part of the map. Now, a really cool thing that I found was like the little drop it section to the left. I don't really know what that is indicating, maybe just like random things you could find on the map, like I guess you could turn your legends on and off or something like that. I don't really again know what that is, but I just thought it was interesting. But that about wraps up this video. Be sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already for more Just Cause 3 news, and as always I'll catch you guys in the next one, but till then, adios amigos.